The Sutra. Meeting the father and son. It's a very dawn. It is there mentioned. Buddha, the true tradition that the Buddha manifest the six realm, manifest in six realm, the sentient manifest. 계신 당배 차지하다 라두이 차지지 심지어는 된제도 Buddha manifested Indra, the king of the Suras. Indra's costume, show the costume, or it's Indra, Brahma. Sometimes it has costumes of Mara, manifest Mara. Then does walk or sentient beings. But the world beings cannot realize this, cannot recognize. 지대는 동면이 분명히 체질 잡아지. Also, Buddha say conduct manifest, the conduct, the custom of women manifest. Manifest to conduct customs of women. The Buddha is also in the animal realm. It means manifest as animal. I saw 5 different in Apet I saw 5 different animals. Normally they eat each other. Normally they eat. It's an animal. For example, one deer is what is normally eaten by the tiger. But there's one tiger, take care of the deer, not all deer, but a little bit more like a little grown-up baby deer. So the tiger is scared. The tiger is protecting the deer. Very normal to eat, you see. But the tiger is protecting. But the tiger, but the deer is not totally 100% very close deer, but they also do not run away from the deer, do not run away from the tiger. It stays around the tiger, but it cannot compete not to compete with the tiger. Sometimes to control the deer, the baby deer, not so young, but a little bit. So sometimes he was holding the tail of the deer. He was trying to control her. Like that. Then he was carrying the deer in the mouth by holding the neck, and because maybe other tigers coming to. So there's long grass growing, so the deer were taken in that. And then one time he was taking the deer on the tree, and like that. So one time another tiger came. Another tiger came at the beginning, tried to attack Stupa, but then he knew that tiger was not eating the deer, but it was protecting. The other tiger who came outside just he knew, but knew that it was not eating; it was protecting, and it was a kind of thing he left. It was very interesting. But I think I heard after 2 weeks, maybe while he was away, another tiger came at the deer. So I heard so. I didn't. Or simply there were. I think there were 5 different animals who protect something normally what they eat, but it's not eating, protecting. So that's incredible happening, you see. Incredible things, amazing things. It was really, it was really moving the mind. I mean, really so deep to my mind to see that benefiting, trying to protect. Normally this is what they would eat, but here the protection. See, just amazing. You see, so there's, I didn't see all the 5 completely. So it's really amazing. So I think there must be colored in the forest there. I'm sure it's Africa or something, I'm not sure. So like that. You see, to Buddha, Bodhisattva manifest here. For example, Nagarjuna said in the text, the shell, the conscious animal, the not the one not the one with the left start, see, then on left side, not on the right side, goes around like that. So the yes, that's Kasura said Bodhisattva. Bodhisattva, it said Kasura 7 lifetimes being Bodhisattva or something like that. So it's in the ocean to protect, to benefit through the conch-shell animals. So if you keep that Bodhisattva, the Bodhisattva shell and the conch shell, that which was Bodhisattva, so that you keep that in the house. If you blow, it brings harmonious in the family and heals the sickness of the family, in the family. See, by healing that, it heals the sicknesses and brings harmonious. So it has benefit like that. If you blow, you have that in the house, or things like that. Then, Kasure. The animal are, what's called in English? The genetic is willing. The genetic, the antelope. Yeah. So the antelope animal is an animal of compassion. So I think the animal of compassion. So that's why many yogis, they use skin of that animal. So that the animal of compassion. So I think it helps for the attainment. I mean, to develop a positive mind based on that. Like tigers and skins like that. Tigers, so forth, those violent animals. If you sit on that skin, then kind of develop anger or you see pride or anger, things like that. So how that animal used to be, you know. So let that you see. So development of negative mind. So the when there's a hunter killing the other antelopes, animals, so the anyway, other animals, hunter coming to kill, but the antelope comes there in the front. Antelope sits in the front where the hunter is. The hunter arrows or guns or arrow. So the antelope animal it comes in front, other animals behind, then comes in front to receive the bullet or the arrow or it stands like this, so they to receive that, so that they protect to other animals also like that. You see, they do the antelope do just like that. Probably purposely stand in the front to be killed. So that to protect the other animals. So that's so the genesis so that's genesis of any aspect, different aspect genesis. Then wearing this antelope skin with a hand or leg or like that. So they do compassion, so to show that. Then it says, Dota Minga Chakbutsu. The shows do not possess attachment. Do not possess attachment, but show aspect of attachment. So you have to understand like this. So then there's no fear, but show but Tsul in Tibetan, Tsul means aspect. Show the aspects. Tsul means. Because Guru show Tsul Kongdu Tsul Ten. So showing the aspect of the anger, Tsul. So doesn't have anger, but show the aspects. So no fear, no danger, but show the aspects. Moment to 10 days. There's no ignorance, but show the aspect of ignorance. So it is not crazy, but show aspect crazy. Shawamala Shavitur. I think this might be more, I don't think it's blind, more limbing. There is no limbing, but show aspect of limbing. Shawamala Shavitur. Number 2, not so. Sentient and towards them. So, various aspects. Then, benefit. Subdue this. Subdue the sentient things. You have to understand. This is quotation from Sutra, from Kanjur, Buddha's teaching. 그래. 그래. Buddha is the way of thinking, our way of thinking. Buddha is no seized all the mistakes the Buddha. So having all the qualities. That's Buddha, you see. Then you think of, see, 다이게 왜 신이 되는 랄란이 툭tum, 랄란이 초롱체, 랄란이 현재중, 랄란이 세너치, 랄란이 라버소, 두순 죽군을 나베, 준 되든 되도 the best. So, my virtuous friends, my virtuous friend, some of them say, 툭tum is very angry, very easy to get angry. 툭tum. 랄란이 초롱체스. Some are kind of partisanship. Partisanship. Cholung.
Cholung. No.
Oh. Partisanship. Party.
Cholungsen. No.
Partisanship. What?
As an adjective, we just say partisan.
Partisan.
What do you say? Hop.
Partisan.
Without the ship.
Partisan. Partisan. Partisan.
Partisanship.
Partisan. Partisan 지구시 손은 되겠어. 10 매어체. Partisan. Partisan.
Partisanship. So anyway, so some gurus, some of my gurus told them, I remember this. This recent news, not ancient, not recent. There's Getsul Tsembulwa in Sarame, Getsul Tsembulwa in Sarame. It's the teacher of the Geshe in London. He's been teaching there for 20, I don't know, long time. And he's been, that's his main teacher in Sarah. He's since the monks moved in Sarah from Baksa, I think there are monks, his time has become Geshe. The first time South India started and became Geshe, I think. So his main teacher is Getsul Tsembulwa. Nowadays, especially nowadays, it's the only learned one. That one, then our resident teacher of Washington, Samaj Center, this Abbott, this ex-abbot of the Raw Tantra College, the resident teacher who taught for many years at the Samaj Center in Washington. So those two monks are the nowadays then only learned one left. So the Geshe Tashi, London, Jamia Center. So he was appointed abbot by the Sereme College. So he talked to me. So he, his teacher Getsul Tsembulwa. He's one of the main teachers at Tilopa monastery in India. Taught for so many years, and even for the building monasteries, he was involved, helping them. So the monastery, he visualized, there's some mistake, by visualizing he tells. Like that. So Getsul Tsembulwa. So he has some disciple at the house. So there's one disciple who's his brother, who's his relative. Brother or relative. So then down below Laudo, there's a monastery, Tilopa monastery, Kari monastery. There's monks and nuns about the same monastery, because the great Lama, Rinpoche, came from Tibet, Zhang, and His Holiness asked him to stay in Solkhumbu. So he stayed in Solkhumbu. He lived in Solkhumbu. Then one mother offered land to build a monastery. So the monks and even the Lama, even his old aspect, but he still together build a monastery. So his manager, Kasang, he's you might be monk before and become lay, married Surun Kasang. So 2 children, and he brought Laudo. They became monk. Laudo, start from Laudo. Then went to Kapan. The first Kapan monk started Laudo monk. So at the beginning we used to move. So winter time, Kapan. Summertime moved to Laudo. So then also have to transport because young monks by plane, so expensive, and the food have to transport from Nepal to Laudo. So it's a kind of a lot of expense, but also the monks, when they move, then they go back to home, then some don't come back. So it's kind of a lot of disturbance. So anyway, so those 2 boys started to Kapan. Then young time went to Sarah to study. So Chejin, one boy's name Chejin, I'm not sure what happened to that one. Chejin was stayed in the house, Getsul Tsembulwa. So he became so expert in the philosophy. He became famous in the Sarah monastery, learned it in the philosophy, Buddhist philosophy. debate, all this, so famous in the philosophy, so famous. And then what happened? I think he didn't get to read Lamrim. Even though he became expert in debating and philosophy, the excellent teachings, but I think he maybe left out Lamrim to step to the mind, especially the first section of the meditation of Lamrim, how to correctly devote for the friend. I think, yes, since he haven't read or he didn't really pay attention. So what happened was, even though we became very famous, knowing the philosophy so well and debate and unbelievable, so famous in the Sarma monastery. He thought his teacher into the Rinchen was not paying attention to him, paying more attention to his brother or later to the young, more attention to him, and then he don't get much of kindness or attention to him. So even though he became famous in the philosophy, in the debate, and all these things, but because of that, he left. He left Sarame. He left the monastery and came to Kaban. So Lama Lundu, the abbot, Kaban Lama Lundu, brought upstairs in my room. I didn't get to speak. I didn't get to speak. He just came to see me, and that's all. So yes, of course, yes. I mean, after becoming learned in the philosophy, so his aspect, definitely showed that, knew Dharma well. So I see philosophy. So he was not happy how he was treated. So paid much more attention to the, Getsul's brother. That's what, from his side, that's what he thought. So that's why he was upset and he left. So he came to Kapan. He came to Lama Lundu upstairs to see me, but I didn't get to speak. So this seems what happened. Left America. So what happened was, I didn't hear anything. Being great teacher in America, teaching Dharma, benefiting many people. You didn't hear anything like that. Nothing I can hear about him. So it's like that. Sorry. So you see, now I don't know whether it's monk or not. After a long time, so many years, can't say. So like that. It's a very sad life, very, very sad life. He became so famous, learned it. But then see Lamrim, I think it didn't get to not only understand, but didn't get to practice. I think it looks like that. And didn't see how to hold Guru. What is Ekman Lamrim? You see? So it didn't get to practice. Oh, that's a problem. Now you learn, you see? Mm-hmm. Oh, then I see. So I didn't hear anything. After learned it, then you then you meditate, retreat or meditate, try to exercise path. Your mind become the path to enlightenment, to exercise. You see how to explain the Lamdrim or the Lamdrim and the essence, and then the Katsure, Tantra, generation complete. I mean, try to meditate, you try to exercise, of course. Those, many lamas or many meditators in the past. I mean, others is even now. See that, other that, all then teach others in the world. Benefit many sentient beings. Or teach the monastery, how to teach in the monastery, all the new monks, you teach, you educate them. Then they help the world to educate Dharma, to enlighten them. So you see, the monasteries, So either that or outside in the world, teach benefit many people. But being learned, not necessarily that. There are many learned, but not necessarily benefit others. You understand? Depends on how you practice. Whether you practice Dharma or not. And especially how your practice, good devotion, correctly devoting by the friend, whether that is done or not. Whether that is done or not. You understand? Correct devoting by the friend without mistake, or with a lot of mistakes. You understand? So the result, your life, what happens? Like this. Nothing. Not benefit others, not benefit yourself. Like that. This not only him. There are many, you see. This happens. Even though you become expert in Dharma, philosophical teachings. It's very interesting. You see, even in Hindu, there's a professor of Magadha University in Bodh Gaya, and he was a member of the Maitreya project, Bodh Gaya, or helped to buy the land or things like that. I don't know his name. So he's Hindu, his religion is Hindu. His Hindu practice Hindu religion. I meditate mainly. So the wind drops, chakra wind drops, chakra wind drops. According to Hindu. See, he was able to bring the Kundalini. He was able to bring up to the. He was able to bring up to the heart. I think he was able to bring Kundalini up to the heart. He was taught by his guru, but then he heard his guru killed one human being. He heard his guru killed one human being. Because he heard that, then I think he lost the faith. Then he was able to bring Kundalini up to the heart, but then from there, he was unable to bring at all from the heart. Throat and then the crown, so that he couldn't do at all. He wasn't able to develop that. Was stuck. So even in Hindu, you see, you lost devotion, so you can't develop the Kundalini, shooting up. Can't do. Oh, he told me. He told me the reasons. What made him to block? I said, he explained to me. Oh, like that. So definitely that's, you see, you only lose the faith. Oh, definitely there's an effect. Blocking your attainment. You understand? Even in Hindu, not all Buddhist. You have to understand. You see, the losing devotion blocks your attainment. You understand? So, 나는 초롱체. That's one example. Some gurus cho롱체 party. What is it?
Partition.
Partition. Oh. Some gurus partition. Partition. So that is it, Geshe Rinpoche. I mean, what he thinks. From his side, it was this churching, this is what he thought. So like that, some of the gurus have not much understanding Dharma. So small understanding. Some of my gurus is motherly, so much motherliness. Lava so person, lava so. Then, some of my gurus degeneracy or immoral, see, all things like that. So this teacher dismissed it, that teacher dismissed it, all, you see, the attachment, anger, ignorance, so things like that. Buddha is okay. No mistake, only good. But my guru, yeah, many good. Then some of this. Everyone you find, everyone you find out their mistake. So then, in the mind, you are thinking, oh, they're not Buddha. They're thinking. If you think like that, it's a thing. Then that is due to your own view is impure. Your own view is because your own view is impure. In the past, because your own view is impure, then you can say, the Gerong Lekpa Karma, so all the Buddha's activity, everything's a liar. Gerong Lekpa Karma, so all the Buddha's activity is liar. Only liar. So he served 23 years, you see. Then what happened? Then Power Tome. So the Arya Asanga power tome. So Maitreya Buddha in the dog. So he wanted to achieve Maitreya Buddha. So he went for a retreat. He did 3-year retreat. So it's near Buddha. The place was discovered, and now during the his own teaching time, after so many monks from other monasteries, so many monks go to see the hermitage where Asanga did retreat for 9 years. So I didn't go yet, but they said, some people said maybe people carry, then can reach there, or maybe difficult to go there, or have to climb up the mountain. I think they healed, sort of. So many students went, but I heard, so I didn't make it yet. So did the 3-year retreat to achieve Maitreya Buddha. Then nothing happened. Then he came down, left. Then I don't know which one is first, but he saw a bird on the way. So it's a bird coming out and going inside the nest. So the wing touched the rock. Wing touched the rock when it enters in the nest, you see, the whole nest. So the wing is soft, but the rock is hard. But each time come out, each time go inside, but it's worn out. So he thought, wow, I should be able to go for a retreat, even the feather, made a rock to finish, see, worn out. So it gave inspiration. So he went back to meditate again, 3 years. So nothing happened. Then he left. Then he saw somebody cutting the rock with thread, with a fine thread, you see, cutting the rock, able to cut the rock. So he was so surprised. So why can't I achieve Maitreya Buddha? So he went, inspired him so much, he went back to the Kasura cave to retreat 3 days. No, sorry, not 3 days, 3 years. Then nothing happened. Then he left, come down. Then he saw water leaking. Water leaking, dripping on the rock. 1, 2, 3, like everything dripping. Continuously. But the rock It made a hole in the rock. You see? Driven many times, it made a hole in the rock. So he thought, wow, he was so surprised to see that. The constant made a hole in the rock. So then he went back, hermitage, to retreat again. So nothing happened. 3 years after, nothing happened. Nothing happened. So he left. So he came down. Then in the road he saw a dog, totally, lower part of the body, totally wounded, full of big wound and full of maggots. So then he got most unbelievable compassion. Most unbelievable compassion. Then he cut the flesh here. I don't know, what do you call? Huh? Thumb. Thigh. 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 So he cut the flesh here and spread out because the maggots need to eat. So can't throw just in the ground, you see. So he did that. Then he went pick up maggots. And by closing eye, he went pick up maggots on the tip of the tongue because he thought they would kill between the fingers. So he couldn't touch. So he opened the eye. It's a Maitreya Buddha. He's not dog. You see, you have to understand this. Oh, this you have to understand. Oh, dog. I don't know dog. Sorry. Maitreya Buddha, not dog. So you see, you see before, even though 9 years, 12 years, huh? Yeah, 12 years. Oh, 12 years. He did it, but you see, such compassion after that did not rise. So I did not rise. So didn't see. So the karmic obscuration, Ligdiba, karmic obscuration, so much heavy karmic obscuration. You see, didn't get purified. It was blocks. It was Maitripa, but I was didn't get purified. So only now, after generating incredible compassion, rising to the wounded dog. Oh, then you see the heavy karmic obscuration is now able to purify, which blocks to see Maitripa, now purified. So, you see, before, not purified, before, see, just dog. It's Maitreya Buddha, but in his view, you see, he had the impure view, that is dog, full of maggots, wound, infection. Oh, like that, you see. One has a heavy negative karma, because of impure karma. Oh, that's the view of the impure karma. You understand? That's the view of the heavy impure karma, impure mind. You understand? Projection of the view of impure mind, the heavy impure mind. You understand? So due to the incredible compassion arising, then purified that heavy impure karma, purified. Only now able to purify. So then, you see, then the impure view, the dog, that's finished, that is ceased, finished. So now see Maitreya Buddha. Now his mind become pure. So able to see Maitreya Buddha now. Like that, you see. It's all true. It's all to do. It's all not to do there. It's all to do. It's to do your mind, the perceiver's mind. You understand? Your mind. It's all to do with your mind. It's not there. You understand? You have to know that. It's your mind, not there. You see? So now, with change of your mind, then change there. See. Sorry. Whatever film you put in the machine, which projects on the screen, movie screen. So depending on whatever you put, it projects that. It's like that. You see, whatever film you put, fighting, people enjoying, or people fighting, killing. So whatever you put, it projects that. So the film that people enjoy so much, parties and so forth, you put that, they project. You put wars and fighting so much, then they project on the movie screen. Exactly the same. All of that depends on your natural mind. So how much obscure, how much pure. Then your view is for us. For us, even view what we have now. You see what we can see now. There, clean place or nice place or nice place or nice plants. You see many holy objects able to see many holy objects able to see. So this going to merit karma. So that much merit or pure karma. So able to see many holy objects in a view, another example. So it is said the animal don't see. So that's sorry. So then when he saw Maitreya Buddha, he grabbed Maitreya Buddha and complained, I've been meditating so long. Why I didn't see you? Then Maitreya Buddha said, I was there in the cave all the time. But here he spit in the cave. He showed the marks of spit on his robe. Maitreya Buddha's robe, show the ways, show the spit, that Asanga spit, you see, show the marks of Asanga. Oh, like that. It's exactly the same as us. Not nothing Asanga, Asanga. No. Should relate to us. Exactly should relate to us. When we do retreat, even you see in your room, in your house, in your room, the Katsure meditation room, you are retreating or you are meditating, so it's exactly the same. You understand? Story should relate to us. That's the way how to use the story to understand yourself, your situation, your mind, quality of your mind. You understand? Like that. Then, then what you want? He asked, Maitripa asked, and he wants teachings. Then Maitripa to him in the Tushita Pure Land, Gatinika Chinzin. Not Tushita, this ordinary devil realm, not the one. The high up, the Pure Land, Tushita Ikachinzin. Then Tushita's time, one morning, but 50 years for a human being. So taught chapter Maitriya Buddha's teaching, the 5, the Katsure. The Katsure Ornamental Sutra, the Jen. The Nabe Sama Karika. Uda Tantra, so all those are 5 Maitriya Buddha teachings. Maitriya Buddha taught. Then Asanga come down in the world and wrote 5 commentaries. It's called Sadhana. So then you see, then from that teaching then see numberless sentient beings, so many sentient beings become enlightened by studying that, by studying, by understanding, by putting in practice. Develop the mind in the path to enlightenment, and then by studying those teachings. So it's up to now. Up to now. Even now it is happening. In many others, meditators who are understanding the teachings, those teachings, details describing the path to enlightenment, the Shidamani, the base true truth, absolute truth, conventional truth, the truth for the absolute wisdom, truth for the all obstacle mind. So true truth and path of method wisdom and goal, path of method wisdom, then goal. Dhammakaya, Rupakaya, then you see, then numberless sentient beings achieved enlightenment, still happening. So those who correctly understand the teachings and able to put effort, able to put effort, much effort, then correctly understand teachings, correctly practice, then they achieve realizations. It's still happening. So, Maitriya Buddha, you see at the beginning, so Arya Asanga saw Maitreya Buddha in the dark. So say, all right. Then Getsul Maitripa. Then Getsul Maitripa. Then Jitun perfect. Then Maitripa. So the Nandri on the Shawaripa, great yogi on to Shawaripa. This Mahakal cave in Buddha Gaya. Shawaripa. He saw yogi, the great yogi, on the Shawaripa, killing pigs. Killing is this great yogi on the Shawaripa, killing pigs. So, engaging in the cultural mitzvah, so unsuitable cultural, unrighteous things, killing pigs and so forth. It's hunting. He saw the Getsul Maitripa, perfect Maitripa, saw the yogi on the Shawaripa hunting in the mountain. You see? And the reality is enlightened being. But it's the beginning, Getsul Maitripa, so then a hunter, Shawaripa is a hunter, all like that. Then then great yogi Naropa saw Tilopa, alive, living fish burning in the fire. Living fish burning in the fire near the monastery, outside the monastery. So, kind of behaving like crazy. The ordinary people saw that conducting or behaving crazy. So, in the reality, Tilopa is a Buddha, enlightened being. But outside, you see, like statue, a beggar, nothing, and living fish burning in the fire. Then monks, as I told this story some time ago, the monks of the monasteries, you can't do that at the monastery like that. So can't stay in the monastery or some like that. If you do something like that, you see, then he's burning the living fish in the fire, burning. You see, so to eat it. But then after the monk said, you can't do that monastery or something. Then you put in the water, then the fish are running. As soon as they put it in the water, they're running. So nothing happened. Like that. So, then you see, Naropa was watching. He was Pandit already, learned it. But Daginis told him to need to receive teaching, all that. Still, so he went to see it. So they told Daginis to receive teaching from Tilopa. So that's why Naropa went to see Tilopa. So then Tilopa, when he was burning fish in the fire, that time then he thought, Naropa thought, maybe this is not Tilopa. Maybe this is not Tilopa. Then Tilopa, are you Tilopa? Then he says, no. But then other times when he put the fish in the water, like nothing happened. They just run. So then, maybe this is Tilopa. Then he says that time, yes, he's Tilopa. So that different answer according to what Naropa thinking. So. Then it is Getsul Tsembulwa. I see the Kasore. But in the Vajrayogini teaching, the lineage Lama story. So there was, before that, his guru, Napocha Bawa. Usually Napocha Bawa flies with 500 dragonists, with music, like that. So there, Napocha was going for last practice of Tantra, Jeba, last practice of Tantra. So in the place called Odi, he was going there. So there was a big river, and there was a lady totally black and the pus and blood coming upon the mouth here. She had a leprosy disease. Because the pus blood coming out, so filled so dirty. One waiting, then asked Vajrayogini, great yogi, please take me other side of the river. Then she didn't bother. He went straight. Didn't bother. Then after some time, the Getsul Tsembulwa, his disciple, monk, 36 vow, living 36, came. Getsul Tsembulwa. Then the lady asked Getsul Tsembulwa, please take me other side river. And then he saw the lady completely unbelievable, compassion arising, unbelievable compassion. So, I'm monk, this lady, cannot touch water. So, he immediately took the lady on the backside. He took the lady immediately backside of him, without any worry about I'm going to get a disease, leprosy disease, without thought at all, without so much compassion. Then threw the lady immediately on his backside. So then he crossed the river by carrying her backside, and then didn't have to cross the whole river, just in the middle of the river. Middle of the river. Then you see his negative karma brought to see the lady Dojapangmo, which brought him to see that lady Dojapangmo enlightened being, enlightened being. You see the Japangmo, the Kasore, yes, some Vajrayogini. So, you see, purified by carrying her. So, many unbelievable compassion, and carrying her. So, purified all that. What brought him to see the Japangmo? Now, just when they arrived in the Little River, that's no longer there. Seas purified completely. Now Dojapangmo. You see Dojapangmo now. So Dojapangmo took him who doesn't need to die. So Dojapamo to him in the Pure Land, Vajrayogini Pure Land, Dojapamo to him, Vajrayogini Pure Land. If you reach in the Pure Land, Vajrayogini Pure Land, then you definitely 100% you become enlightened there. Oh, that's mentioned in the Vajrayogini teachings. Oh, like that, you see. So probably he became enlightened. There could be maybe earlier than his guru, Naguchabo, you see. Oh, that happened. Oh, so here she is talking about, the Buddha. You see, because your mind is not purified, you cannot see Buddha. You're unable to see Buddha. So, see. So here, so minister, then you apply to the, guru, to apply to our guru. So that you see. Yeah. Then also. There is another master, I don't know, I think maybe his name is, I think missed out. So Dojapamo, looking after sheep, Zimmo, female, I think the girl looking after, I think, animal, sheep or something. So it's a Dojapangmo, but in the real similar people, Dojapangmo, enlightened being. But because the Nirkama blocks to see that, so you see this master, I don't know who name's not there. So it's Dojapangma, but I could not see the Nirkama, the impure mind blocked. So only Zimo, the girl looking after animals, you see, looking after sheep, looking after animals, so like that. But it's Dojapangma. And then Master Sangye Yeshi, Bhajar Master Sangye Yeshi, and his guru, Jambal Chin. So it's Buddha, but Kazuri, it couldn't see Buddha. Ordinary being, you see. So as an ordinary being, as a plugging the field, and the choker, the wrapped on the head, this one, wrapped on the head. Like that, layperson can roll like that. So, see, but the Buddha, what they see, could not see Buddha, so blocked by the kind of obscuration. So ordinary being like this, plugging ordinary person, wrapped over the head with the sugar and the plugging land. And then leader, Tongben, the leader of business. Leader of business, his son, Norsang. And then you see, Jabra Mela. So Jabra Mela, all those stores, you see, Buddha. But you see, leader of business, the son of the leader of business, Narsang, see the King Mela, reality Buddha. So, how he saw, where we saw the view of his negative mind, Mela. And then taking out the eyeballs of others, like that he saw. And cutting the legs of others, legs or hands of other human beings, like that. Punishing. He saw like that. They shouldn't know after Punna Zhang, the son of the business leader, Narsang, saw that. You see, even government Buddha, but it's a impure view like this. The mind, his mind is impure, obscured. So, and then also, Liu, so I think near Nepal, I'm not sure. Some of the from Liu, the two monks, Getsul, two Getsul living in the 36 vow. So two young monks went in Tibet, and in Tibet, I think Lil must be a part of Tibet. I think I don't think it's in Nepal as a part of Tibet. So they went to receive teachings from the Dharma King Tibet, the Dharma King of Tibet, Sonzen Gampo. Dharma King of Tibet, Sonzen Gampo. They went to receive teaching from him. But you see, when they went to see him, they saw him, Dharma King Sonzen Gampo, they saw him punishing punishing human being, exclude what? Killing human being. Excluding many human beings. There's a huge piles of human head piled up. All the human killed piled up on the ground. Huge human head, big piles of head like that. So they saw him they saw Dharma King Sonzen Gampo as a king of executing many human beings. So, you see, actually it's a genetic. Sonzen Gampo is genetic. They do compassion. Genetic, you see. So didn't see it genetic, but he saw king executing many human beings. So big piles of human head they saw on the ground. So then they were so shocked, so surprised. So you see, they saw all those people, all those have stolen, all those killed people, all those, you see, brought the law. So then they kill by the king, sons of Kambo, punish them, execute them, execute them. So that using that, you see, so for myself, you see, never made less delusion, you see, myself. Never made less the delusions. And totally bound, totally bound with delusion. So, so the Guru, see, in reality, no mistakes. I mean, all the stories, Buddha, you see, seen in such an ordinary form, like that. See? So Guru, all this Buddha, Guru, no mistakes. No mistakes, but why I can't see no mistakes? Why? Why? You see? So they say, so to understand those example stories relating to yourself, we use all the story to yourself. You see? So, due to Talki Chulju Wangi, so being under the control of temporary hallucinatory mind, being under the control of a temporary hallucinatory mind, then you see who has bile disease, then you see, because bile disease, you see the white conch shell in yellow color due to disease, bile disease. Then you see your mind is under control of a temporary hallucination. So you see the white conch shell yellow. So during that time, while you have the disease, the white conch shell white. You see, when you don't have bile disease, when you don't have temporary hallucination, you see why it's white. But it's white, but during that time, the disease, bile disease or temporary hallucination, do you see yellow? You see, but myself, from beginningless rebirth, my mind is defected. My mind is defected by ignorance from beginningless rebirth. So then you see, I see, do that, I see, even the Guru doesn't mistakes, but I see having mistakes. So you see, my mind is defected by ignorance from beginningless rebirth. So I see Guru, even the Guru is no mistake, but I see Guru as this way. You project, you see the Guru's mistakes. You see, as Maitreya Lama said, your mistakes, you see, projected in the Guru's action. So then relating the story to yourself, can happen this. You see mistakes. Even the Guru does a mistake, but you see there's a mistake. So your mistake is projected in the Guru's action. So I stop here. Okay. Dāke jīnyē sāpe kiawā tēt nā rōwā kōrā kāma tā jebā jidurō tāntā wē tēmbē nyingbō rīngdō sā chē rō sā jibē ngē chō jē mē dō tā rē rā nē jē Three-time merit collected by oneself, three-time merit collected by numberless sentient beings, numberless Buddhas. May the bodhicitta be generated, which is source of all the happiness, success, including enlightenment yourself, for every sentient being. May the bodhicitta be generated in the heart of all the sentient beings who have been my mother from beginningless rebirth, and who have been kind from beginningless rebirth. Up to now, who have been kind, unbelievable, most unbelievable, kind, up to now, all sentient beings. On them, but the way they take care, of you, the motivation, because who sentient beings who made Dharma is almost nothing. So most sentient beings do Dharma, do not Dharma. So you see, to care you, there's attachment and self-chasing thought. So therefore, they created negative karma from beginning to rebirth, and now they created so much negative karma, and then they suffered unbelievable, suffered so much. Unbelievable, from beginning to rebirth up to now. So this life, if I didn't practice Dharma, if it didn't actualize the part of marriage, the preparation, part of preparation, or didn't realize emptiness directly, seeing emptiness directly, or which seeds the seeds of delusion karma. Then you're being free from oceans of suffering, samsara. So then, if it didn't get done, then again you get reborn numberless times to the sentient beings. So they have to suffer again, no end. Without end, they have to suffer. Because we are born to them, they have to suffer. Unbelievable. Again. So, the general Buddha in their heart so that they can achieve enlightenment soon. Then general Buddha in the heart of all the sentient beings, that your eyes see them. All the sentient beings, that your eyes see them, and the sentient beings who see you. May the Bodhicitta be generated in all their heart, and as well sentient beings who hear your name, sentient beings who remember you, who touch you, who hear your talk, or who see your portrait, all the sentient beings, all every general Bodhicitta by this. And then even those who have a general Bodhicitta, to be developed Bodhicitta in their heart, all of that is to happen. Remember the prayer I said to recite every day, 2 3 times. To do all the 3 times merit to close Brahmans, the 3 times merit to close the numbers and the numbers of Buddhas. Serakundo Java Tonga Veta Shinimoso Tabeto Javanga Satanyata Kajeta Yanta Mojo. Mejananda Tamyajandan Della Janja Javani Dajata Jagarin Loso Javia Dendan Java. Pandela Menamba Tawala Gajitaya Lota Mije Jindele Batonga Moguji Alame Chela Yasamla Javarayo. Then we able to cherish every sentient being more than sky filled with wishes and jewels. More than that, able to cherish every single sentient being. Tane samje tamje la yin no la be tanjo drube samba tado jaba jambo de kasana any sentient being see me, hears me, remember me, touch me, and talks about me. All the sentient beings just by that, sea portals just by that, may they be free from all the suffering just by that, and receive all the happiness, including enlightenment, immediately. Tanya Simjin Khazore, Tanya Tongamanto Samajisu, Chinyangru, Rikamatamdo Java, Samje, Tiyamola, Donga, Gushin, and Nambakundu, and Datan Denjuru, Jitu, all the past, present, future marriage collected by me, 3 times marriage collected by numberless sentient beings, numberless Buddha. Which do not exist from its own side. May the I, who do not exist from its own side, totally empty from its own side, achieve the Buddhahood which do not exist from its own side, totally empty from its own side. Lead all the sentient beings who do not exist from its own side to that to that Buddhahood which do not exist from its own side. Brahma alone, who do not exist from its own side, totally empty. Jamal Bhava Chita Jimbata Kunda Sambhatayan Tishindara Kunji Chitara Chikava Chitatan Chiratuna Chita Chive Javatan Chiyunga Kala Chitan Havaita Keve Savati Kinji Sambha Chive Rabdhango Sambha Chive Rabdhango Varayanji Chiye Java Sangava Chitan Navapavata Kinji Sambha Chive Tunji Mala Tsamara Chiva Rata Chinga Chitan Deve Singal Tan Javala Santava Etamba Yutempa Anjuru Chamdayan Jayati Javara Jamana Zavasa Namana Zoji Javala Chatura Samba Samba Javakunda Sambala Chatolo Tayata Omizito Abadana so Durdur Zamagas 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 so Mejung Seche Jave Chila Tantende Lua Mebedem Dage lhasa tabe tutu je nanda mambe negan drawara Thank you. Saying that I not advertise I'm Buddha, no, but we you see, like my gurus, we are Kasore, like you see, the Lama, so forth. You see, this is what we should think. Many of our gurus, this is how we should think. So in that. Should understand this way, not that I'm advertising myself to the world, not that. Not that. So many gurus, how we should try. Take it away. Correct for the virtue friend to thought action. So that's okay. Thank you.
So, as we're taking precepts tomorrow morning, the session will be at 5:30. See you tomorrow morning.